Alright, folks. It's not exactly a 3 a.m. stream, but it's pretty much close enough. I'm not gonna spend too much more time, because I already got a fair amount of sleep. But I will play 14. Let's hop in. It's not a console stream. This is one of the few games I play that is not a console stream. Okay. The reason why I chose 8:46 is because it takes about an hour and a half to do roulettes. So let's do healer. So I could be lazy. And I have to set up a video before 10 o'clock, which will only take like a minute. I'm gonna shift a couple videos around. Oh my fucking god. I feel like I've played with Kokonatsu before. This name seems familiar, but who knows? I'm probably getting fucking Mandela affected. I did message Dax, but where he is, it's like 6 or maybe 8. So I have no idea if he'll even be up anytime in the next 4 hours. And honestly, that's fine, because I didn't give him a heads up anyway, and let's be fair, this isn't a fucking job. Wait, is he off today? Yeah, he is. I think. Okay. Okay, they send one bot out to deal with it. No, they send 2. Sorry, I'm being a little bit unfair and uncharitable. Yeah, I don't know how scholars do it, man. Y'all gotta have intimate kit knowledge, because there is no button you can spam to bail yourself out of shit. I don't know how y'all do it. I just don't. It might be, dungeon gameplay might be different, so it could be beating myself up for nothing. But genuinely, I don't know, man. Like, my first go-to instinct is to just spam dissipate. But that's probably not the right way to do it, either. Okay. There you go. It's one of the most effective heals you could put on a tank. I have no idea how they play this class. It's so wild that this class has been like meta forever, but it's actually like hyper difficult. I'd literally rather play with a Sage 90% of the time. I feel like half the scholars I play with just let me die. Also, no movement abilities. Oh, Lord. What? Oh, it's on this one. Yeah, it's a free. Yeah, I forget recitation can be used for free. Do I have my fairy out? Yeah, I do. What is it, the elevator boss? He's doing the Manderville. That shit. Whoops. Oh, I got hit by that? What the fuck? Oh, fuck. Okay, here we go. He shouldn't die, right? Ah, I fucking killed him? Damn! That I was not expecting. I completely overestimated how much, or underestimated how much damage that was gonna deal. I was like, this is story mode. There's no way this kills him. It totally fucking killed him. What happened to you? Oh my god. Well, I can't res him. Are you gonna hit the same thing twice? Yes. Can you do a tank buster, please? Or you could do this. Don't worry, I got you, buddy. I don't have anything. Dissipate. Dissipate and pray. Can I use this for extra healing? Yes. Okay. Dude, I love Consultation. Consultation's great. I don't have a fairy. I forgot I dissipated. Oops. Whoops. I don't have anything. How does this fucking class work? Oh, you can summon Seraph. I forgot about this. Oh my god. When this class gets a rework, bro, I hope nobody complains. I forgot how this shit plays. Emergency again, because I'm really bad. I completely gambled with that dude's life and lost. Okay. More money for the Domans. What? Hasn't even hit the fucking XCOG. Oh, there you go. My beautiful bubble. the fuck do any of these buttons work? Seraph, Dissipate, and fucking Angel Wings? What is this shit? I'm not gonna die. I used it. Wrong one. Fuck. Because we have 2 melee. Oops. I literally am gambling this morning, and I'm losing every single gamble. Ridiculous. Can't hit it from back here, that's fine. Oh my god! What the fuck is this pattern? I've never seen this pattern. I've done this shit a ton of times. I've never had to run that far out. I should have sacked that lost GCD because whatever. It's a guaranteed clear. I should have just sacked it. I don't think you can big pull this. Protraction makes things heal more, right? Does it? How does this work? What the fuck is it? Yes, increases HP recovery via healing actions by 10%. You're like giving someone like slightly shittier thrill and it gives them the boost. The only move that increases your HP but does not increase the amount restored is Grand Nebula. Grand Nebula just boosts your HP and gives you the 40%. It doesn't give you the additional bonus healed, because that would be fucking ridiculous. So if Gunbreaker isn't already the best tank, now that downtime's not gonna completely gut you on odd minutes. Oh, that's so nice, thank you. If only it happened last year, because that fucking 1 5-minute and Dancing Green literally ruins the entire fight for Gunbreaker. Like, just objectively, this is not, it's not even up for debate. That shit was so bad. No matter what, if you dance early, you're really fucked. If you dance late, you at least kind of have a chance. Is this guy playing? Is he good? Oh, he's DCing. Okay, well, we need him, so... Bruh. What'd I tell y'all about running forward? Oh my god, interrupted. Oh wow, he's back immediately. Okay, he was pressing that button. He's like, let me the fuck back in, dude. Okay, this big fuck takes forever to kill. I hate this fucking thing. I mean, it's 9 a.m. I don't have anything much to do. Basically what people are doing is they're just taking off all their gear to spam the leveling roulette. They're dropping themselves to item level 90, which I think is the minimum to get into the expert roulette, and then they're just using that to spam bowl of fucking embers. Whoops, wrong move. And I don't know, I just find that boring. Obviously it's also an oversight that they just have never fixed, that you could just remove gear and access lower level content. I used to do that for something, and then I was like, this is just boring. That's why I have that cobalt gear sitting in my inventory, is because back in the day, I think what you would do is you would spam the trials roulette and you would try to get Cape Westwind. And Lord knows I fucking hate Cape Westwind. Oh, sorry, I loved it, but I hate that they removed it. But it was also just, it's cheesing. It's just not as fun for me. Oh no, you walked in, you hit the dude for 30 seconds, he explodes, and then you get the fucking credit. Yeah, I get why they removed Cape Westwind. It probably has actual mechanics. It probably just makes a little more sense narratively. Like, no one misses fucking Steps of Faith. Steps of Faith was dog shit. You have to run up the fucking towers and fire the dragon killers, and you have to actually wait for people to give the command. It's very nondescript. They took one look at it and were like, you know what? Fixing this thing is just going to be a whole mess of bullshit, and there's no guarantee that people even understand how it works after the fact. So why even bother? Just fucking toss it. I didn't fucking chain? Whoops. Probably took one look, we're like, yeah, this shit ain't worth it, bro. I mean, honestly, sacrificing Westwind to get rid of Steps of Faith, totally a fucking W. Because one of them basically doesn't exist. The other one is just obnoxious. I've seen people get I've seen people get Steps of Faith and fucking leave, dude. Like, they are out of that shit. Nobody wants to do Steps of Faith. That is, like, I know nobody wants to do anything, but nobody wants to do Steps of Faith. That shit was so bad. Yep. I'm really bad with this. Let's pre-shield. Shouldn't I be over here? No, maybe not. Don't follow me, I have no idea what I'm doing. Very nice, you love to see it. You love to see it, part 2. I used to know how this shit works. I don't remember anymore. Oh, I have Expedient? Dude, you have a lot of fucking buttons on this shit. And I don't remember any of them. Oh, fuck. I'm going to run for it. No, he's dead. You have a lot of buttons on this. Sometimes I forget. Go to the warrior. Alright. Anything good drop? No. Okay. Alright, thank you. Now that that catastrophe is over... I haven't played Samurai in a while. 7 minutes? Oh, fuck out of here, dude. Maybe some other day, not today. Especially since I'm on a little bit of a timer. I don't really have time to wait 7 minutes. I only have 50 minutes to do 2 dungeons, which may not even be enough depending what dungeons I get. Ugh. Let's do the other shit while I sit here. This is why I gotta get fucking 3 other people. I gotta get a healer. Because you know it's just, we're waiting on some fucking healer to stop drinking their morning coffee and stop liking shit on Reddit and Instagram to fucking queue up. I'm going to, what's this chick's name? Sheshinawezi. That's why the first person I DM'd was who? Dax. And what's the first thing I asked him? Yo, where you at? Where you at? It's time. Okay. Push carriage seating. Is it the merchant? I want a pain in the ass. Man, y'all lucky I don't have more macro slots, because I would macro the shit out of this. I probably could, and I'm just lazy. This is perfect timing for a stream. Yeah, normally it would be terrible timing for me, which is why it never happens. Hello from Europe. Hello, hello. I'm at a place called Vertigo. Do they still make Kids Bop? Okay. Welcome, Aladdin. What do I even get with orange? Cunning? No, let's get command. Wait, how many command do I have? 7, 20, 10. Nah, fuck it. What? Oh, we turn it. We already did it. We already did it. Okay. I'm like half paying attention and half reading something else. That's why I'm like, I'm doing the SpongeBob thing where I'm reading 2 sides of the same book at the same time. What was that, Gunbreaker?
What in the fuck was that? That might have been on my end.
That was the spookiest shit I've ever seen. That's probably on my computer's end. This fucking... Are you coming? Yeah, honestly, can they fucking just shit can... Trajectory. I hate this move. The worst part of Gunbreaker. Oh, because they're worried people might not be able to fucking double weave, bro. Like, I don't know, man. On one hand, I get it. On the other hand, I kind of fucking don't. That might just be someone with really good internet speaking. I mean, I don't know. What's the alternative? They manually set the fucking skill speed for Gunbreaker to be low during gnashing, I guess. That's like the only alternative I could think of, which means they probably have to adjust something to keep it within confines. I don't know, man. There really isn't a good option because it's an online game. If this was an offline game, it wouldn't matter. But because it's an online game, there's not really a good option. But honestly, I just think people should just... The Gunbreaker shit should just be weavable. It should just be one weave. Because Gunbreaker's tight anyway. Because you might have to weave your DPS during a fucking tank buster that's incoming. So you could get fucked regardless. As it goes without saying. Oh, these dudes came to play. Look at this shit. You ever seen this shit?
I'm detecting something big. You'll have to deal with it to continue on.
Why not? Oh, it's a box. There was actually a safe spot on the side. Did you see that? I've never seen that before. Right. It's funny how much complaining was done about the Black Mage changes, yet all you see now are fucking Black Mages. It's actually really wild. You would never think that there was a complete meltdown on the forums and on Reddit about Black Mage becoming super easy. And then half the Black Mages you see are bad, but the class gets ridiculous amounts of play compared to what it used to. You would just never even know that if you weren't there. It's one of the most overblown fucking complaining sessions I think I've ever seen in my life. But that kind of almost sums up 90% of Dawntrail. It's like 10% shit that's actually bad, and then like 90% of the fucking internet just losing their shit over something else. Going back. Going forward. Do I have to admit this? Oh, fuck it. Uh-oh, what's happening? Oh, nothing. Good things, actually. Maybe my own computer won't fucking lock up and start the duty, but also not be ready, man. That's why when I retire this PC, once I get the last things I need to do to put in the other PC that I'm building, when I retire this fucker, dude, this shit is going the way of the goddamn dinosaurs. And I'm only going to use it to play Final Fantasy. I seriously might even just do a complete clean reboot of Windows or some shit. Just completely gut everything off this fucking computer for good. The end. Fuck it, whatever. I don't know. Sonic Break is definitely the most stick-out part of this fucking rotation, man. It's so weird to use.
Everkeep's construction was apparently a constant battle against the rising water level. Even during the war, the people labored to maintain the castle.
The only thing I could think is that you allow Gunbreakers to use Gnashing and the Beast combo. Basically what you do is you say the Beast combo's range because you just kind of float. That would be the only thing I would think is like they change that and they make it so you get Bloodfest with no target. That's like the only other things I think that they could really change that would make kind of sense. Because there will be a fight someday that'll have like a massive amount of potential tank movement during the burst window that actually matters. And then it's going to become weird for Gunbreakers again, because it'll be like, well, do you fucking lose your shit? Like, yeah, you could Bloodfest, but you can't touch the boss. And then it'll be like, okay, we just give you 3 free GCDs since there's no weave on them. And that would kind of justify there not being a weave on it either, because there's no weave on the blood combo. At least not yet. Okay. What do I have left? Am I gonna finish this in time? I might not, dude. You need like an hour and a half. To be fair, it did take me like 10 minutes to get in the fucking dungeon. Yep. Uh-oh. Thank the Lord I won't have to do fucking Crystalline Conflict this PvP cycle.
That was hardly a challenge, I see. You will show me more. I bid you press on.
Yeah, it's better to move them up here because you're gonna have to run up here anyway, so you might as well. You could still hit them while you move. It's not like you can't hit them. Oh, Lord. You think I could get this next dungeon done in 21 minutes? Oh, Lord, what's happening? Yep. Creepy ass email. It's only 9:20 in the morning. I mean, that literally makes sense. Please come this way and not the other way, jackass. Or we keep him stunned. That works too. Okay, this works. Wait, did you stun immune him? You could still sleep him, I think. Yeah, you stun immune. I ain't afraid.
You are untroubled thus far, but I have something that may test you yet. This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls.
Should have eaten food. I forgot to do that. I always forget to eat food for dungeons.
Let us introduce more weaponry.
You can actually fit 2 people in these single ones, I think. No, you can't. There's a way. I could have sworn someone did it one time.
Let us see what this yields.
I can't save him. Oh, nice. Good shit.
Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability. Still alive. How unfortunate. For you to die here, it would save me trouble later.
Oh, Lord, please die now so I can get the fuck out of here. What fires first? That. Now the turrets. Ah. Cute. Can we get not the new one? That would be really nice, because I only have 30 minutes, which is still more than I had last time I did this. Last time I did this, I had like, I think I went over by like 5 minutes, so here's hoping I don't have to go over by more than that, because that would really suck. And then I'm going to get too lazy to do anything else, which is going to be really funny. Okay. Alright. Then at 10, I think I'll take a brief break. I'm gonna go run out and do a few things. early spray stream to wash us of our tranquil morning? I have no idea what you're talking about. Bro, your morning is tranquil, huh? News to me, dude. I always get y'all with the clutch content. You know that. Are you not entertained? How much paste do I even have? 398. I'm about a third of the way there. It only took a couple days, and I think I missed one roulette. I woke up... You have cats? Oh my god. Everything about that could have just been like a typical white woman HR morning, except for the Nier Automata part. That's distinctly Narg. Fuck! Of course. This is my life. Okay, let's get out of here. Go, go, go. Faster, faster, faster. I'm sorry about your manification. Not really, though. I'm in that weird part of my rotation where I can't do anything because it'll completely unalign everything. It's really funny. Man, if only I could have this much fun in Warcraft. I'm also at that weird part of the poll where if I do anything, it'll completely fuck over my opener. So I guess we just won't do anything. If I could just play multiple classes on a single character, I would absolutely play WoW 20 times more, because I wouldn't need 500 fucking characters. I could just have 20 characters or whatever the fuck, and then just play whatever I want when I'm ready to play it. And then just obviously some characters are just for certain things and other characters are for other, but I would just enjoy myself way more. Like, I love my fucking Druid. I think she's awesome. The problem is I have to fucking play Druid every time. Also, the problem is that all the Battle for Azeroth races are missing specific classes, which sucks as well. What Coltirans can't be what? I forget. What is it? Well, obviously not Demon Hunters. I forget. What can they not be? Paladins. Coltirans can't be Paladins, and Zandalari can't be... What is it? What can Zandalari be? Shit, I don't remember. There's something that Zandalarians can't be, and I can't remember what it is. Warriors, Paladins, Death Knights, because everyone can be a fucking Death Knight now. Everyone can be everything but like 5 classes. It's really stupid at this point. Maybe in like 15.0 they'll finally fucking get the message, but I don't know. What can't they be? It's not Warlocks. Shaman, no, they could be Shaman. What the fuck can't they be? And why can't I remember? Is it really just Demon Hunters? I think they're like one of the few races that could be everything. Of course you do, because it requires teamwork and investment, and we know you're not doing that. Did they ever tell you, like, on one of those, fucking, like, report cards that Narg does not play well with others type shit? I mean, like, think about it. What would you blame your life's woes on if you didn't have teammates to complain about? Did you ever think about that? I hate other people too, but I also enjoy that these games have some of the most complex and fun gameplay that I think I've ever seen. And every time you play it is something different. Like, yeah, I could play Mario Sunshine, and technically every time I boot up a level I've beaten 100 times, it's something new and different and refreshing. But, you know, like, it's fun to play with other people, because sometimes you play with people that are really fucking good, and it's, like, inspirational. It's like watching someone paint the fucking Mona Lisa, and I love it. That's one of my favorite things about playing 14, is that there are some people on this game that are just completely cracked, and playing with them and adding your skill to their skill is a very fun and fulfilling experience. And that's like any multiplayer game, right? Like, you could play Call of Duty. I just feel like it's more present in 14, and it's more obvious. It's very hard to see obvious contributions in like Battlefield unless you have a whole squad of ass kickers. Like, you could do really well in Battlefield, even play the objective, and still lose because your team is just fucking throwing. And I just feel like I'm tired of that. I don't have fun in a game where I'm doing a large chunk of the work, and then like my team is just not, and then we just lose. I don't enjoy that anymore. Well, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with blaming an external cause if it's objectively the reason why you did not win. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to look back and say, yeah, my teammate did not do X, Y, Z. My teammate died too much. My teammate didn't cover me enough. My teammate didn't heal. I think that's fine. You know, there's a way to have conversation about improvement that doesn't just have to be fuck you and your mother. You know, there's a way to do it that's very fun and fulfilling. I don't know how else to say it. It's fine. I think that's how things get better. People have had convos with me way back when I started tanking. I had tons of convos about what I could or couldn't do better and stuff. A lot of it is self-taught. I didn't watch a fucking billion videos to learn how to tank. I just fucking put on the stance one day and just said, I'll fucking do it myself. I literally Thanos'd it. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll do it myself. How hard could it be? And that was basically a life decision, because that's all I ever fucking play now in these games is tank. At least seriously. Maybe rarely I could fucking do an extreme, but that's really rare and I usually never do it. I think we're good. We have, what, 18 minutes? There's no way we require 18 minutes for a boss, 2 mobs, and a boss. No fucking way. And funny how you guys left the Cold War behind, and our attitude and your attitudes are still affected by it. I don't know, man. It's just called, I gotta get ahead, me. Like, I'm willing to work on a team, but I at least acknowledge that teammates sometimes let you down. Sometimes I'm the fucker that lets them down. Usually not during farm parties. Usually I get all of my silliness out during practice. And then once all my silliness is out, that's it. Like, it's time to fucking nut up and put in the work. I don't know what Cold War attitude that is. It's just, I want to get shit done. Zero. Crazy shielding. Okay, and then he says something completely unrelated and disturbing. Never mind. That's how Narg works. They're gonna say he was radicalized by my content someday. The guy that plays Gunbreaker radicalizing people. Bro will be like, Americans are still stuck in the Cold War, and then be like, you know what? Well, my sister kind of cute, though. Anime truly has done a number on the American youth. Central, North, and probably South. No, that's not how they do it. Come on, man. You know how propaganda works. He didn't start watching his content again until 2014 after almost a 12-year hiatus. Well, it's still his fault anyway. Oh my god. Look at the difference a little bit of gear makes. What do you have? You're 200? This guy has it, right? Yeah, he's got the Grand Champion's foil. I knew it immediately by seeing him over 200k. He had it. Bygone Brass. Okay, you might not even raid, which is fine. No, Grand Champion's gloves. Nope, they do. They've already cleared M10. Never mind. No, this red mage is cracked, though. See, we're playing with someone who's really good right away. That's what I'm talking about. No one plays red mage. And here's one of them. One of the fucking probably top red mages on the game right now. I mean, if you have Grand Champion anything, I guess, especially with a class like Red Mage, you're pretty much in the top 5% of Red Mage by default. Like, that's just it. There's no competition. You just have to be. No wonder this shit is getting hyper melted. Sage is about roughly where I would think he is. Do you have anything? Bygone? No. Courtly Lover? Nah. Heavyweight? No, you can buy that now. Okay. Actually, yeah. It's not even buy. It's fucking tomes. Alright, good. We have 15 minutes. We're good. No, I get that. For me, I still like single player games. I also just like I like fantasy games. There's just no good sci-fi MMOs. Like, you really just have Tortanic. That's it. Like, 14 is, funnily enough, probably the most sci-fi MMO you could get. But it's obviously distinctly a fantasy game. But, you know, there's sci-fi elements. Once we get to the Final Fantasy VII expansion, it's gonna be... This expansion alone was pretty sci-fi with the fucking back end. But once we get to the 7 expansion... Good lord. That's gonna be the most disgusting expansion possible. And I'm not even gonna be mad at them for fucking, you know, milking the shit out of Final Fantasy VII, because if I had a game as successful as Final Fantasy VII, I'd milk the shit out of it too. Are you kidding me? That'd be the first thing I'd do. I'd be like, yo, use whatever you need. The Rebirth trilogy is over. That's probably... I would be very surprised if the next expansion was not 7. Or the one after, at least. Whenever they finish the Rebirth trilogy, like, I would be very surprised if that was not it. Look, he's at 50%. Dude, this Red Mage is insane. And the Dragoon is good too, but that's the gear score difference. Like, having high gear score is so fucking important. Listen, I respect that, man. I love Red Mage. Red Mage is fun as fuck. Damn! Dude, are you done with the crits? That was like 7 crits in a row. Oh shit. He always jumps this way, that's why. I was talking with Posh, even Posh was like, yeah, this tier is a Gunbreaker tier. He loves the fucking Gunbreaker changes. Done. Holy fuck. Dude, that red mage was fucking crushing it, dude. God damn. You know what? Take all the loot, brother. I'm in awe. It's also just gonna clog in my inventory. When I see you playing 14, I feel like the indigenous companion from Honest Hearts. Oh yeah, they don't even know what you're saying. They just follow you around, right? Something like that. Alright. Well, there's nothing I could finish in 10 minutes except normal raids, maybe, if I get in fast. But who knows if I will. There you go. I mean, really, realistically, what it is it's just a game with a very complex leveling and gearing system that you just play with other people. And, like, it's not, you know, like, I approach for, oh, fuck me. Of course I get the one thing that people are gonna fucking die on.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means
Torture. This is actually the worst thing I could have gotten.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
At least he tells you what he's gonna do. What's stabbing again? In, right?
He's used his feral powers to
Or is it Tank Buster first? Oh my god, I'd fucking forget this fight already. Yeah, that's how it works.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing fast.
Oh my god, I already forgot how to do this whole fight. Also, this is different than normal mode, to be fair.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
I'm not afraid of dying. Oh, you have them? Oh, this would be great. No, I'm not greeting this. Ain't no fucking reason to greet it. Wow, no one got caught. Very nice.
Oh my! Even the
Oh my!
and now they're crashing down all around!
Wow, no one died? That's crazy. That was a savage tactic. Neo Bombarian special. I feel like this should get, on normal mode at least, it should get some arrows or some shit. I do feel that way. Normal mode, I think they should give you arrows. Especially, like, even when it was new. But whatever. Because some new player's gonna show up and get hit by that and get tossed into oblivion and be fucking pissed. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I kinda understand why. It's a Wicked Thunder mechanic in a normal mode fight. Like, obviously you're gonna be like, what in the screaming fuck, dude? And then people will cry it's easy or whatever, and I'll just be like, listen, man, you did not come on Wicked Thunder fucking normal, or Brute Abominator normal for fucking challenge in the year 2028. Like, let's be fucking real here. Most of y'all probably groan when you get it like I did. Because you know that you're gonna get that one party that's just gonna fucking die over and over and over again. You're gonna be in here for 20 minutes instead of 8. Like that. I made that mistake too, though, so I'm not even mad at him for that one. That's why you have to move south a bit. big bush, small tree. Oh my god. Narg, are you sure you don't play this game? This guy's name is Big Bush Small Tree. I can't believe this. What a horrible image to put in my brain. Awful. Everything about what I just read is awful. What a horrible day to have eyes. What? It didn't fucking no, he was right out of my fucking range. How annoying. This is not damage down, it's just a Vole. And a Vole on a tank doesn't mean anything. Ultimate? Yeah, it's the Fruax. Dude, we are playing with some crazy dudes. He's got the Fruax and everything. What the hell? Everyone's on their reset game. See, now this is a very bad position to be in on Gunbreaker if this was Savage, but because of the Gunbreaker changes, it's not anymore. You get everything you need right here. Boom, done. And that's why the Gunbreaker changes are like uncontestedly amazing. Which side is he? Oh yeah, he does that. Healer's on point. You summon ads here? That's how you know I don't do this shit no more. This monstrous fusion. But what will you do about the Slaminator, Warrior of Light? Yeah, I thought about doing 3 a.m. It just wasn't worth it in my opinion, so I just said fuck it. I'll just come back and reset, which is in 5 minutes. So that's why I started here. It just wasn't worth it.
What a thrilling battle this, and it rages on.
Why am I holding? Like any good streamer, I always read chat in the middle of doing mechanics. He's dead. Only 1%. Bro is a fucking beefcake. Alright, very nice. And we ended it with 5 minutes before reset. That Infamous stream was fire. I fucking loved it. My biggest complaint is that I don't get to buy a remastered version. Can you imagine that? My biggest complaint is I can't give them money for a better version of the game. Huh? Like, what the fuck, dude? Oh, God! That's what I'm talking about, man. 2011, you know, like that, you know, 2000s to like 2016 era games are perfect for playthroughs, and they're just very fun. I guess if you really wanted to get, you know, nitpicky about it, they're also not too long, so you can kind of generally beat them within like a reasonable amount of time, right? There's just something about that era of gaming that was just perfect for YouTube content. It's like a bunch of things came together all at once. The ubiquitousness of the internet mixed with really good game design, unfettered. You know, that one chick has basically her tits out. You wouldn't see that today. No, that's actually the soundtrack for that fight. It is not Metal Gear music. Oh no, I'm not waiting at a content ID. Don't you worry. Had enough of those. Oh, your video is blocked worldwide. We had to... You could scrape out the part of the video that's really bad, though. Like, brother, what? You know, all those Tales videos are so fucked. I'm so pissed about that, because I used to consider my Tales playthroughs to be some of my best, and then they completely destroyed it because of the stupid music at the start. I wonder if it's still fucked up, though. Maybe they've relinquished it. Maybe it isn't fucked up, but I don't want to play it on this stream to figure out if it is or isn't. I'd have to mute it. Stupid. Promise me, I promise you'll live like a king when I destroy the world. Yeah, but I like the world the way it is. Yeah, things kind of suck, but things, you know, it's not that bad. Did I watch The Omen? No. Okay. Alright, time to get ready to do it all over again. Hey, ready? It's gonna populate. You get to watch it live. It's gonna populate live. Ready? Don't blink. You'll miss it. It's funny how this happens every day, yet I never watch it actually happen, which is really crazy. Ugh. There you go. Let's watch it first before I go scroll down to read the fucking text. You never get to see this. I never show this on my streams either, because I usually never stream on Tuesdays early enough. Getting punishments for playing music in the background. Well, not just that. There you go. It's more like you get punished if you play music and it gets content ID'd. That's really the thing. So you'll play music and it's fine, but you'll play music and it's like, oh, okay, well, you played... Fuck. Whatever. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I forgot I didn't unselect it. It's not a big deal. That's just how YouTube is. There was a whole era of YouTube where they started with the small streamers, or the small creators, and then they went up to the big creators. I didn't eat food, by the way, because I'm queuing. Oh, this game's soundtrack is a part of the XYZ. So, you know, that's just how it works, man. You wake up one day, you find out your video has been fucking muted, and it's like, okay, great, what the fuck did I do? Oh no, they're taking my ad revenue, or they're forcibly putting ads on something that I don't even have ads on. Oh no. You're really gonna be worried about my video that possibly gets at most 100 fucking views taking ad revenue from you. That's like crazy fucking shit, dude. That needs a tank buster icon, by the way. That's a perfect example of what I talk about. That needs a tank buster icon because it is a tank buster. It might not be a very threatening tank buster, but it is still a tank buster. Yeah, that's... Dude, making shit on YouTube has been a brutal fucking time. You weren't here for the era when Elsagate happened and they took away everyone's ads who wasn't above a certain level. So I had a partnership, and MCNs were on the way out. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you like MCNs were here to stay forever, but basically what happened is they had Elsagate, and they had all that weird fucking Elsagate bullshit made by weirdos, and then immediately following that, they were like, okay, well, no one's allowed to have ads unless you reach these specific criteria. It pretty much put MCNs in the dirt, which they were already going anyway, and they took away my ads because of it. Like, I worked very hard to get my fucking partnership, and I'm pretty sure I was basically almost an exception to the rule because I had so much ad space, effectively. And they were just like, fuck it. And then obviously later that year was the fucking Logan Paul Forrest shit, and that was just the end of like small creators on YouTube. So that's great. Now it's about watch hours. That's how it works now, boys. I mean, we're approaching it, but like, I just kind of stopped caring. I was just like, whatever. The most important thing for me to do is just to upload fucking content again. Like, just to have that entire shit back. I think that's the biggest thing, is I've just lost a lot of motivation. You know? There's a lot of things that have just completely killed my fucking desire to do a lot of shit. And I just have to fight it. Oh, great, both healers. Remember, when something can go wrong, it'll be both healers at the exact same time, giving you no opportunity to recover. Thankfully, this is Stormblood era. This couldn't be difficult, even if it's tried. You sure YouTube isn't about shorts? I'm not making shorts content, dude. All my content's long form, because that's the kind of content I would want to watch. That's my curse, dude, is I only make content that I would myself would want to watch. I did the thing, by the way. You're not supposed to leave them here like that. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Hey, I did it correctly. I think this is normal mode and no one gives a shit. I mean, I don't know if it's anti-slop. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that all my shit is high tier. I just make content that, like, reminds me of the content I used to love and used to watch. So besides me just becoming jaded and fucking older, basically 90% of what I make is the same exact shit. And now that could be bad. I also just don't promote myself. Like, I just don't bother. And I also don't want anyone to do it either, because it gets really weird when someone promotes me in another channel, so I don't know. I don't really do anything to help myself on the discoverability front, outside of just play games. Sometimes old games, sometimes new games, sometimes whatever, so I just do what I want. And honestly, that's more fun anyway. Whoop. I love this, by the way. He still autos you, by the way, which is completely bullshit. Dude is zapping me. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Okay. Overpriced backpack rants? What do you mean? Okay. Well, leveling is again fucking... Oh, yo, this is a leveling dungeon. This and Dusk Vigil are leveling dungeons, but they're the only dungeons in the game that are not considered to be MSQ, that are in the leveling roulette. Not gonna lie, they probably should force them to be a part of it. It'll feel real weird though. It'll be like, yeah, now you need to go here. We've never mentioned it before, but you should go to these random places now, guys. You need to go investigate this random castle for reasons. People are selling backpacks for $65 to $90 or $80. I don't know. Like, why are people buying backpacks for $80 fucking dollars? Like, yeah, I get it. They're gutting people on prices, but like someone's buying it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to do it. Like, why are people buying it? Well, let's ask. Like, that's why, you know, I never buy any crazy expensive fucking basketball shoes. I only buy basketball shoes because they're just good for everything. They're like good all-purpose. I don't want to wear Timbs every fucking year. You could wear basketball shoes in any weather. That's the only reason I wear basketball shoes regularly. You could wear them in any weather for damn near any purpose. They're basically all around fit. Why are people buying like $500 sneakers, wearing them out, and then expecting nothing bad to happen? Like, dude, they're shoes. You wear them on your fucking feet. Of course something's gonna happen. Someone's gonna step on your shoe, you know, something's gonna fall on it, you're gonna step in a puddle. Like, dudes really be wearing like shoes that are actually worth real money out and about in the fucking streets, and then get mad when someone steps on them or something and then want to fight them. It's like, bro, it's not my fault you put your entire fucking net worth on your fucking feet. What are you talking about? Dude, my mom would never have bought me a fucking $80 backpack. In fact, I still have my backpack from 3rd grade. There's a lot of backpacks I don't still have. That is one I do still have, and I still use it. It was like an alternate backpack, though. It was never good for school. I never used it for school that much. Oh, that's funny. No, they just tell people like, yeah, you should own this. And I'm like, why? Why do you need to own something super expensive? It's shoes. Like, if I buy shoes, it's because I know I'm going to wear them on my feet. By definition, I'm going to be stepping in all kinds of things that, let's be fair here, probably are not going to be good for the shoe. You know, especially the value. Like, dude, no one's going to want to buy you. Like, once you buy some expendable shit like clothes or food, bro, that's it. It's over. Like, who the fuck want to buy used fucking shoes? No one. Like, literally no one. I'm gonna actually go 100% on this. Unless they're signed by, like, fucking Kanye or someone, who the fuck want to buy shoes like that? Well, it's also because I'm not doing anything right now, to be fair. Like, we're just doing roulettes. So, you have me at a perfect fucking moment of weakness where I'm gonna rant about this shit. I did not mean to do that, but I guess I could heal off of it. It's ridiculous. Well, no, I just when I was 3 years old, right? You know, I'm a 3-year-old, right? I don't really know shit. I'm a 3-year-old. You know, I had one of those, like, SpongeBob ices or whatever. I might have been younger than 3. I might have been, like, 2. Some dude was walking down the street, wearing his fucking white whatever, you know, this is the 90s, so I don't know what the fuck shoes he was wearing or whatever was going on, right? This dude is walking down the street wearing his, like, super expensive shoes or whatever, and, you know, it's hot, it's a summer day. My icy slips and falls on this dude's, I think it was his left or right, it was his right shoe, because I was on his right, which means he was, yeah, it was his right shoe. And so this dude wanted to flip out. I'm like, and I was wondering, like, what the hell's wrong with this dude? And even now as an adult, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? Dude, 30 years ago that shit happened, damn near. 27 years ago. This dude is over here losing his goddamn mind over a pair of fucking shoes. Like, bro, you wear your shoes out in the fucking middle of what? You getting mad? Dude about to fight a 2-year-old. It's stupid. Like, why the fuck would you wear something worth hundreds of dollars and expect nothing to happen to it? Especially, you're not even like at a gala or something, you know, like a refined adults only place. Oh Lord, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. This used to be a lot harder back in the day, by the way. Thank God it's not anymore. Holy shit. Dude used to, you know, like, dudes will really walk out, ninjas will really walk out and say, oh, well, you know, nothing bad should happen to my shoes. They're my shoes. Brother, you're wearing your shoes in public. You go on the subway. Like, what are we fucking talking about, dude? Your shoes are probably more disgusting. You couldn't even, you could, like, come on. You know, people piss and shit all over the fucking NYC subway, and this is back in the day, too. That's what I'm saying. Dudes will do anything, man. Dudes will do anything to take a dub. They'll fight a 2-year-old. That motherfucking kid should have known better than to fuck with my kicks. No, yeah, it's obviously it's what people are willing to pay, but it's also just stupid, man. Like, oh, I bought this $500 shirt. You're surprised when something happened to it? I'm not saying you gotta dress like a bum, and I know clothes make the man and all that shit, but there's a time and a place, right? Like, if you're going to, like, a restaurant or a gala or something, you know, whatever, right? Like, okay, you want to look a little fancy, right? You want to impress some chick, right? Whatever, some materialistic bitch, sure, fine. But you really gonna fucking walk down the street on a hot summer day wearing your best and just be like, oh, well, you know, nothing will happen to it, it's fine. Like, what are we talking about, dude? Like, people are fucking ridiculous. So, I don't know. The TLDRs, I know that people can use it as, like, alternate stores of value, because I remember when I was in high school, people used clothes and all this shit as alternate stores of value. But, like, come on, man. Like, once you wear it, you have to accept that something could happen to it and it could become useless. It's not a stand-up skit. I'm not funny like that. I've just lived long enough to see people do stupid shit. Like, I'm gonna buy this chain. You know, like, what the fuck is a chain gotta do with jack shit, man? Y'all still stuck in the 90s, dude. It don't even make sense. I knew someone who damn near almost went to jail for chain snatching. Absolutely wild. Chain snatching in the year, like, 2006. 2005, maybe. Okay, I don't remember the exact year. I could probably ask and figure it out. Point is, it was mid-2000s. Dude is about to, you know, go to jail for chain snatching, for larceny or some shit. Luckily, the dude didn't show up for one reason or another. Who knows why? Feel free to speculate. I have no clue. But he was the victim. Dude had his chain fucking snatched and just didn't show up to court. He got it back. I guess that was enough for him. He was like, I don't want to involve the police. The police, not the police, the police. Ridiculous. I don't know. I'm not saying you have to wear rags, but because that'll be the hyperbolic takeaway from it. But I'm just saying, like, you know, you buy a $20 shirt, you buy a $30, $40, $50 shirt, something happens to it, right? Wear and tear, you know, it gets used. Bro, it's clothing. All clothing wears out. You're not going to be able to keep the same clothes you wear from childhood to fucking adulthood. I mean, I still have some of the clothes I used to wear when I was like in 8th and 9th and 7th grade, but that's because I stopped growing in 8th grade. That's it. I reached my full size at basically like 14, 15. The only thing I've done since then is fatten up. But I was in high school. Here's another story. I was in high school, and you know, we used to have to walk between buildings at my high school. And one time I was walking between buildings, you know, and this one girl comes up. There was a college nearby, and so she was like trying to get people to show up for something. I forget what it was. It was a Christian group or something, you know. And she approached me, and I was like, you know, back I was 14, right? Where I used to go to school, nobody approached you that you didn't know, right? Even in New York City, nobody approached you didn't know, right? It was very much, you know, you were not exposed to randoms on the fucking street. It was like having a real life GTA Stranger event, you know, like a Red Dead Stranger mission, Freaks and Geeks or some shit. And so she approaches me and she's like, "Hi, you wanna join my club?" And it was like some kind of Christian club, I think. It could have been anything. I can't remember. The only thing I remember is that she was this really attractive Asian woman. That's the only thing I remember. This is New York City, obviously. So like I was like, no, I'm a high schooler. And she was like, "Oh, okay, have a nice day." It didn't click in my head there. It didn't click in my head to fucking back it to her. I was 14 anyway. She was like maybe 18 or 19. It wouldn't have worked anyway, but you know, it didn't even click in my head like attractive women just approach you for shit. That never fucking happens to me. That was crazy shit. And she should have said no. I'm just saying it didn't even click in my head like random hot women walk up to you like in New York. What the fuck kind of crazy ass timeline is this? Shit was crazy. Do we have a bard? I didn't even notice this whole fucking time. They wear brand clothing and expensive accessories. A rich poser? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't want to fucking shit talk people who are rich because it's whatever. Like, you should wear stuff, right? Like, the more money you get, you shouldn't have to deal with, like, random bullshit. Like, you think I'm gonna wear some generic Land's End bullshit or whatever if I have money? No. But if I did, it's just because I'm used to it at this point, and I'll just save money anyway. Like, I don't know. I bought a bunch of clothes like a year or two ago. And it was, you know, it was stuff from like Old Navy and shit. It was a bunch of shirts. And I was like, you know, it felt good because I was like, finally I get to, you know, it's clothes I really want to wear, right? They're cozy, they're fun, they're easy to wash, they work in all weather, right? And I bought a bunch of them. So now I just don't have to worry about doing laundry as often either, which is really cool. That's all I really cared about, to be honest. One of my friends having me sons in an industry, my sure, and you wouldn't know it based on how they dress. Yeah, like you make yourself a fucking beacon anyway. Make yourself a fucking target. I mean, let's just be honest here. I'll go DPS. I don't know about you, seems like a bad fucking idea to me. But yeah, I don't know. People in their shoes, man. Makes no fucking sense to me, but that's what they do. It's their life, it's their money. I just think, you know, you can't ignore reality, you know what I mean? Like, you can't ignore that you're gonna walk down the street, something could fall, a pigeon could shit on it. You know, we live in New York. You could just be the one random unlucky fucker that a pigeon decides to relieve itself right on your fucking jacket or on your fucking shoes or on your head or anything else. Like, brother, that's just life. When you hear how they speak, it's a dead giveaway. I mean, listen, that's been my experience too. Motherfuckers think I'm white all the time, all day. You know, you hear some people don't like it. I love it. I think that's a huge fucking compliment. Yes, sir. Dumbasses. Is Dax up? No. Hilarious. Dude, Dax is not getting up until 12, which is fine because it's his day off. I'm just saying, he's gonna be like, oh, Who's, I saw you message me at like 7 in the morning my time, and you know, I just got up when I was ready, and I'm not in a big rush. Oh, Who's, oh. Ah! It's not the... Oh, shit, look at this. Ultimate? Fucking, DSR. Look at that shit. I would literally swap to anything else right now so we don't have to do double fucking melee, man. But whatever. I gotta go back to playing other classes. Monk is just my favorite. It's just my favorite melee to play. By far.
Have you heard? Princess Phoenix.
Ranting while playing the game? Yeah, because I'm not doing anything that important. I've done this shit 100 times. Let alone other expansions. So, that's why. Listen, if I wasn't in here talking... I can't do that. Bonk. Okay, again. Okay, again. No! Fuck you! They don't even live long enough.
Your smile means
I unloaded all barrows. If I smile, it's because you all smile for me.
Because you all smile for me.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, it's lagging. I was like, what the fuck is happening? It did not play my fucking Shadow of the Destroyer animation, and I was spooked. That also might be my computer as well. Yeah, remember the part where I said it's entirely possible it's my computer. And I also did not reboot before I started playing today. Can't wait to see any frustrations I have with Code Vein 2. Yeah, it's a Souls game. There's gonna be something stupid. There'll be like a fucking floor I fall through, an ice shelf that breaks. Some enemies are gonna combo me. Who the fuck knows? Anything could happen. It's a Souls game. Like, that's the whole point. I was telling Narg this. I'm like, literally, that's the whole purpose of the game, is to piss you the fuck off. Oh, there is no... there are no positionals. 1, 2, Brotherhood, 3... No, I fucked up! Damn! I skipped a step. I'm cooked. I fucked up. Okay, thank you.
You are my people.
Pokemon Classic is coming to Switch 2. Everyone says that every fucking year and it never happens. Every year someone says they're bringing the old Pokemons back. And it quite literally, objectively never happens.
I lay to rest.
I say the same thing I said about it before that whatever. I say the same thing I said before. If it happens, the obvious answer is a yes. But everyone keeps saying it, and they've said it every year since 2017, and it quite literally never fucking happens. So at this point, I just think that it's copium, and they'll do it only when they really feel they need to make money for that quarter. They're not doing it a second before that. Every year someone says that. Pokemon Stars, Pokemon this, Pokemon that. It never fucking happens. Damn, he got fucking walloped. Yeah, I mean, look, maybe there was a rumor that could be kind of interpreted that way. Like, they'll say, oh, we're making a new Pokemon project. Okay, cool. What's it going to be about? Well, it's going to be, you know, an homage to an older game. It could be anything. You know, you could interpret a lot of things as anything. So I don't want to say they're intentionally being disingenuous, but that's how the YouTube meta is. You get people to click, then they get hyped for it, then it doesn't happen, and then that way they get more rabid for it, and then they keep, you know, it's a cycle. That's also why I don't really like to do like news style shit anyway, because so much news is just wrong or just not true. You know, it's just like, what, you know, oh, well, they said this thing. Like, it's very rare that a news cycle hits and this is just objectively the truth and there's no other way to fucking interpret it at all. So yeah, I don't bother with it really. I used to do the podcast, and then it's just a lot of work to set up, and then I just have to do a bunch, and I should. What I should do is I should just make like a 10-minute video and just have some B-roll footage or whatever the fuck, and then just call it a day. And, you know, like, oh, this thing that Ubisoft did was really fucking stupid, guys. If you agree, let me know in the comments. And then just do that on another channel or some shit. I don't know, man. Like, but do I really want to do that every fucking day? That's work. Yeah, listen, man, your best bet is Pokemon Legends Alola, and it's set in the modern day, and it's like fully open world with like reefs to explore and underwater and shit. But anyway, you're not getting your Gooner fuel, sorry. Your Highness. Square isn't doing well because there's too many new options. They also fucking bungled all their other shit. It's very hard to feel bad for Square, the fucking publisher, because they do so much stupid bullshit that they just shouldn't. And I say this while playing my favorite Square Enix game. I don't know if it's my favorite, to be honest. I think Tactics Advance has a lot of potential. It's just a fucking... Let's be fair, it's an SNES game, effectively. What is he doing? I fell for the bait. I always fall for the bait. They want to make 10-3. I don't believe that. What they need to do is they need to have a bunch of different divisions at all these studios. They need to have, like, even if they have to make like side series, you know, they need to bring back turn-based, right? Bravely Default's good, but it's not good enough to fucking climb everything to the top again. Like, they're gonna have to bring back some old shit to make people happy, and that's what they should do. I said this about Capcom back in the day. I was like, you know what Capcom should do? Why don't they just make some more classic Resident Evils, even if they make a side series, right? completely unrelated. That way they don't have to worry about it fucking up some plot. You know, they could completely start with the idea that they're going to make 20 games in this series potentially, right? So that way they don't have to worry about timeline shenanigans or whatever, right? Like, why don't they do that? There's a lot of things a lot of companies can do. That doesn't mean that they'll fucking do them. How could Ubisoft fuck up an Assassin's Creed game? Oh wait, they did. That should be illegal. It should just never happen. You play a game made in 2011, it's more interesting, more fun, more fast-paced, and has a better story than Shadows does, because they intentionally made sure that Shadows had a boring fucking story. Like, what? Is this corporate espionage or what at this point? Like, seriously. How could you fuck up an Assassin's Creed game, bro? Go to any time period in history, give dudes hidden blades, and tell them here's a list of people to kill, throw a couple twists in the story, show off some crazy locations, some actual historical events, done, bro. You could have 20 games set in Europe. We just go forward from like the earliest European history to like the 1700s or some shit. The end. Wow, is that so hard, guys? Huh? And you know you have plenty of room for interpretation, but they can't do it because they can't funnel in all the weird DEI bullshit they want to funnel in if they do that. And that's the problem, is that they don't want to make good stories, they want to fucking pump their ESG score. And it's bullshit, man. It's so stupid. It should be illegal to fuck up an Assassin's Creed game the way these fuckers did it. That should just never happen. Oh, by the way, I popped my 2-minute, and this is why I don't blow my fucking 2-minute like this. I'm gonna have to wait for everything to reset now. I guess not. I could just wait for my 1 minute and then kind of fix it there. That's why Sheva isn't... Yeah, but that's the thing. People want their favorites to constantly come back. Like, dude, I like Billy Cohen because I was a GameCube boy. So as much as people hate Resident Evil 0, and I agree that it needs a remake, I don't want it to get remade in the same vein as the new remakes, because I think the new remakes suck. I think they're just kind of bland. They give you the most threadbare experience of the originals possible. So I don't really enjoy them in the same way I would enjoy like the classics, you know? Obviously I like the over-the-shoulder shooting. I think that's obviously a great addition to the series, but it's just not the same, you know? It's just not. Okay. Done. Saudi Arabia bought Ubisoft, they wouldn't fumble? Are you kidding me? You think just because X country buys it, they won't fumble? Okay, come on, man. Like, level with me. You didn't actually believe it when you wrote that, right? If they keep the same motherfuckers at the helm that have already ruined the company once, you think they're not gonna fumble it again? Please, healer, save yourself, save yourself. Don't make me have to fucking Phoenix down you, thank you. Having the Phoenix down is so, I'm glad it exists. It's just, you know, a chore. Why did I do that? Ah. I don't even know if I was an Oppo. I didn't even check. Capcom making bad decisions, Ubisoft making terrible decisions, Konami making bad decisions, Bamco now making bad decisions is the most baffling shit. It's like you saw everything that went wrong with every single other studio, and the first thing that you think is, well, gee, how could I fucking do this myself? It's like, what? Every other studio on the planet understands, or at least is beginning to understand, hey, maybe we shouldn't do all this stupid shit. It kind of cuts into our profits. If for no other reason than it just hurts our bottom line, maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe all this weird pandering for people who won't even buy our games is probably a fucking terrible idea. Nope. Don't let that get in the way of the message, big guy. You gonna let the chuds win, motherfucker? Fate worse than death. Obviously, I can't connect with a character if I don't share the same skin tone, dude. Totally. Get me the fuck out of here. Here's the yellow. Probably should have given it to the Reaper. Yeah, imagine fumbling Tekken. Imagine fumbling any of these series. These series should be unfuckable. Like, seriously, you can't even mess them up even if you tried. But here we are, somehow. Actually, no, wait, I'll wait for the adventure I need bonus. I want the money. How much pace do we have now? We got like 50 pace. Let's wait. I'm gonna wait till it says adventure and need tank. I think they also just realized that these safe havens of gaming weren't actually safe havens. They were only safe havens as long as they made things that fans reliably kind of wanted. The minute that stopped, they were no longer safe havens. You know, so like I said, cutting back all these fucking projects year after year, Square fumbling Hitman and Deus Ex and all these other games, and selling them to, you know, Joe Blows or whatever was a huge fucking miscalculation. You should have as many fucking projects as possible, bro. You really want to wait 13 years for fucking GTA? Can you imagine the industry fucking faith that will disappear if GTA 6 is glitchy or doesn't work or not good? Fortunately, GTA 6 is like the biggest normie slop on the planet, so they could fucking put anything in GTA and people will be like, nah man, it's amazing, it's great, it's everything I wanted. They have that leeway. It's like the next Skyrim game that's gonna come out. Oh, well, nah man, I love Skyrim, man. I feel like I'm in a fantasy game, man. It's so cool, man. It's like when people were talking about Star Wars back in the day. You couldn't even begin to tell these dudes, well, the plot doesn't really make any sense. Why would a Sith Lord get bodied by a random First Order trooper and some random girl who is apparently nobody, or whatever the fuck her backstory was, because they changed it every movie? Nah man, it's cool because there is a black man and a woman. People really told me this, like seriously told me this. Why does the lore matter? They put a black dude in it. Like seriously, people told me this. Oh, it's fine. You have to understand that, you know, 20 years ago, the prequels were bad, and now they're good. And so in 20 years, this will be considered good. At least the prequels had a story. You might not have liked it back then, but it made sense. More sense than this. What the fuck are we getting out of Star Wars? Oh, here's Rey, but on the dark side. Oh no, it's just a trailer shot. It doesn't actually happen. Oh, here's Kylo and the Knights of Ren. Okay, the Knights of Ren are in like one movie for like 3 minutes to get fucking bodied and jobbed. What? It's terrible. Yeah, I love the prequels as a kid. Attack of the Clones is definitely the weakest. I think that the way that the prequels were paced is wrong, but I don't think it's a bad series of movies. Yes, I do think it did get held back because of that one comment that that guy made. I think they have to change and scrub a lot of the humor. I think that is true to some degree. I don't have proof, but I do think it's true. Obviously, I don't have a fucking leak at Rockstar to know if it's true or not. I do think it's true. I think they had to scrub shit that they would otherwise rather have not. And it could probably cause them to have to back up and you know, shift backward. I think a lot of games had to have their writing completely overhauled and shit changed because they thought certain people were going to be not in power and certain people were going to be. I think a lot of games suffer from that. Always bank on adventure and need tank. Thank you, healers, for your sacrifice. Oh my god! Promise Primrose. This is the only game I know where you could play in a party of, like, all female characters and you know they're all dudes. No, there's a good chance they're not. I don't know. What's the female population, the actual female population on 14 versus World of Warcraft? Because I don't know, man. Back in the day, there were no men on Warcraft. That was kind of the fucking joke. There were no dudes on World of Warcraft, or no women on World of Warcraft. That seems like that's like one of the few games that actually had a female population explosion. But I don't know. I feel like there's more women on this game, but most of my WoW experience is from like 2008, 2009. But to be fair, back then they could have, you know, I guess women never lie about being women on games. That would be weird. Why the fuck would they do that? You never, you know, it's like the fucking holy priest in your fucking guild is asking for free shit and you're gonna do it because there's a slight chance that it's a woman? Totally, dude. Because you know they played healer. And I never understood that trope either. I don't know. The fucking heal slut trope is really stupid, in my opinion. Ironically, most of the healers I played with in Statics are men. Die. No, they're not. Not on this fucking game, and not on World of Warcraft. It could be streamer bias. To be fair, I don't know what. I don't know. The answer is I don't know. Rocksteady should have watched The Simpsons. I mean, you're not wrong. Rocksteady, Rockstar. Imagine them fumbling a fucking Batman game. There was a time when Batman was like one of the best games ever created. You go on the Arkham City fucking wiki, people still worship that game. They're like, this is considered to be one of the best games ever created for its handling of the source material and all this other bullshit. Today, you can't even begin. People are like, oh, Harley only became a real character after we separated her from the Joker. Sure, dude. Birds of Prey was such a good movie, right? Birds of Prey was so bad, I forgot half the people that were in it. I ain't saying that, Narg. I think there's a lot of interpretations about that shit. I don't think anyone is inherently better or worse at anything. It's just how much time you want to put into it. You want to put in a lot of time, well, then you get to be better than most people. Oh, fuck. Damn. Like that. If you were really good at the game, you'd be able to rant and you'd be able to fucking do that correctly, which I could not. That's not going to hit that, right? No. So I don't know. People don't want to put in time and learn shit. Like, I didn't want to put in the time to learn how to play Magic the Gathering. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's a bad game. I don't fucking know shit about Magic the Gathering at all. I think it's boring. That's why I didn't get involved with it. Because I think it's boring. I'm just being honest. I didn't take the time to put in to really get good at Valorant. I was kind of overshooters at that point. Like, I can't even tell you what the last shooter I really played seriously even was. Like, genuinely, I can't even remember. Was it PUBG? A little bit, but I kind of just dicked around on PUBG. I kind of like early build PUBG. That shit was fun. PUBG Classic. It's not even that PUBG did anything wrong. It's just that, I don't know, it's always been janky. It never had that, like, real 2.0 that it needed. Oh, you want to talk about country duty in this day and age, bro? Absolutely wild. That's, again, spot the non-American. Have I played Golden Axe PS3? No. What you see is what you get. I'm just a fun-loving guy. That's a Sonic line. Dax would love that. Dax would love that random-ass fucking reference to a 20-year-old Sonic game. Aphrodite is featured as a villain? Are you serious? Not enough games use Greek mythology. Basically, your options are like Hades. I mean, technically this game a bit, but it's more just names. It doesn't really matter what the fuck it is. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That Immortals game. Oh, that is true. Yeah, she was. I mean, but if you were Aphrodite, why would you do Ares' job for him? Like, wouldn't you want people to just sit around all day and bone? No, she was jealous of her, that's why. It was, wasn't it? Or some shit? I don't remember. I haven't learned about this shit in ages. Dark Gate. A man gave away his duty to have Helen of Troy, I guess. Love how I could brute force his HP back up. Is homie even playing? Yeah, he is. I think. Is he? Is he there? Yeah, he's moving. Okay. Had me scared for a second, dude. What staff is that? Oh shit, it's the Edenmorn Cane. Oh my god, he's done through. Bro, we're playing with like crazy good people today. This is awesome. And all I have is the baby face axe. Someone here fully geared? Book of the Doomed. Phantom. So what is the new Phantom weapon? 775. Okay, so it's actually not better than the Tome weapon yet. Let's see. He was asked which of the gods he found most beautiful, and chose Aphrodite. He promised him the most beautiful mortal human as a love interest. But because of Eros' influence, that woman was Helen of Troy. Bro got invited to Mount Olympus. This dude living everyone's dreams. Listen, if God of War is anything to go by, at least the old games. Oh, he was a demigod? Never mind. Bro is like, imagine if God of War was more like Leisure Suit Larry. That's what being Paris of whatever is like. You're not concerned with vengeance, you're concerned with, like, pleasure. You're just having a fun time. Scream up, Zeus! Your son has returned to Goon! Oh my god, it's Narg's favorite story. No, I know you're not kidding. It means a lot to you, I can tell. Kaboom. Town round. What the fuck? That was definitely a super waste of onslaught. And the worst part is I knew that wasn't gonna work. I'm just lazy. Like, this dude is moving 3 feet over and I'm just too lazy. I just don't even want to have to deal with it. Give it to the healer. Give it to the healer! I don't even know where I'm going. Okay. Fuck me. Damn. There. Okay. Alright. Let's take a brief break. I'm gonna look at some stuff anyway. I'm not gonna comment on that. Okay. Okay. All right. Probably do alliance raids in a minute. Okay. I need to get something to eat. So how about this? I'm going to briefly take a break. I'm gonna take like a 5-10 minute break really quickly because I'm gonna get something to eat because I haven't eaten yet. And then I'm going to run to the bathroom. All just a maintenance break. Okay. 5 minutes, give or take. Okay, maybe. Okay, more like 6, 7. Okay, 6, 7. Alright, I'm back. Here. I gotta do something, though, obviously. Because the only thing about doing early morning streams is I gotta do a couple of things. Oh, not Google Translate. I'm gonna eat. I had to run out. I had to do a couple of things first. The only thing that sucks is I got the very watery part of my yogurt. You suck. Yeah, for the 6-7 joke. Isn't it great? Apparently 21 was a meme for millennials. I don't even remember it. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Monster Energy? I would never drink that shit. That's crazy. Trying to be more natural, dude. I don't even drink anything that's not water. Oh, coffee? I don't drink coffee. No, I did not. Did it actually? Yeah, he's not wrong. Coffee originated in the ancient coffee forests on the Ethiopian plateau in Africa, where the Coffea arabica plant grew wild. While the plant is native to Ethiopia, Sudan, and Kenya, the cultivation and brewing of coffee as a beverage was first developed in Yemen in the 15th century. There you go. It spread to Istanbul, eventually. Cairo, Damascus, and Istanbul. Alright, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, let's get this show back on the road. Dude, still no fucking Dax. Still nothing. Okay. Here. Yeah, this one gets adventure and need DPS sometimes. Okay. Get rid of the BRB. We did my Margaret ones, right? I think so. Let's see. But yeah, the TLDR is I'm not drinking coffee. That's not happening. Sounds like cope. Why is it cope that I don't want to rely on substances to be able to function? Foolish Dante. I'm gonna love DMC5? Yeah, probably. I'm gonna get to it. Okay. I was pretty harsh on it at first. Bro, what DMC game aren't the fucking fans harsh on? Seriously, except 3. This whole revisionist history of we loved 4 the whole time is absolutely wild. It's so jarring if you have any memory longer than like 15 years to see people come back to 4 and say they fucking loved it the whole time. What the hell was that? It just doesn't even exist. It's all fake. It's all fucking fake, without question. By the way, nice doubles. What are the odds I get a dance partner? Nope and nope. Very nice. Alright, what about the other dancer? You gonna dance partner me, buddy? I'm not eating food for this. Basically, they had to do massive damage control after how bad 2013 was for the story. And then they go off and they fucking have Adi Shankar make his shit show. So congratulations, I guess. By the way, my spell speed isn't high enough to comfortably fit that last Akmorn, or that last, look at this. I don't have enough. I'm just slightly shy. This is one of the few classes that actually need spell speed. Alright, time to actually AFK mentally. Y'all want to talk about AFKing in any other class? We are absolutely AFKing at this level of Summoner. Where the fuck is it? There we go. This is kind of why I think Searing Light should be 1 minute, because you just have to hold this shit. I personally just don't like this whole holding strategy bullshit. Yeah, see, it cancels it. Oh my god, dude! I can't even tell which way he's facing. I'm out. I'm way the fuck out here. This whole revisionist history of we love shit is so fucking fake sometimes. It's like, bro, at least just be honest. Y'all motherfuckers didn't like this shit when it was new. They started to do that with fucking Hardline when they were shitting on 2042. And I was like, please just fucking stop, dude. Oh, damn. Should have moved one more left. Or right. The other one. Unfortunate. See how I'm missing that last GCD right there? It really sucks. Because you actually should not skip that, even at a low-level summoner. I just haven't... Usually, I don't play summoner like hardcore enough to meld any amount of spell speed onto my shit. So that's the primary reason why I don't have this. I'm out? I wasn't looking. I never I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying in general. I didn't shit on 4 either. I thought 4 was dope. I mean, the common complaints are fine, but like people really hated that shit. Dude, people really hated when you would have an established franchise and then they'd introduce like a newbie character that no one knows shit about. Just out of nowhere. And they didn't like it for Metal Gear and they didn't like it for fucking DMC. They wanted to play as Solid Snake and Dante, respectively. They did not want the majority of the game to be hijacked by this new character. And that's like a trope. It really just does not work for a lot of games. It works for Sonic, I guess. But it basically never worked for any other franchise I could think of. Like, all the side characters usually just get shit on. Like, if Resident Evil 9 came out, funnily enough, probably 20 years ago, they probably would have hated it. It would have been like, well, I like the Leon segments, why the fuck I gotta play as this bitch? You know, type shit. And I get it, but also I kind of don't. Like, it's not a huge deal. Nowadays, you're so starved for anything good. You're kind of just like, whatever, fuck it. Just give me something, man. Let me feel alive again. Oh, this thing is gonna hit me now. This is it. What's a tank? Never met one. 7 damage. He bonked the fucking thing off of me. That's so funny. What are the odds I get anyone to pull this thing off me? Thank you. Much appreciated. That was my fault. I meant to hit the multi-leg. That's not anyone else's fault. I should have hit the multi-leg. I mean, he's speaking about DMC, which is funny, or fucking Nier Automata earlier. It's funny, we get the Nier Automata raid. Dude is pulling strings in my fucking roulettes to get me shit that he wants to see. Sadly, this isn't the one with 2B in it. This is the one with 2P. And yes, 2P, I will say this forever because people used to think it wasn't true. 2P does do damage to the bosses. 2P actually does a pretty significant amount of damage to the bosses. She just doesn't have to do mechanics. Now, we will fight alongside her because we're Alliance A. So on this upcoming boss, she will assist us directly. Nero saved DMC from turning into 50-year-old Chris a bit. But again, that's looking, that's like future sight. In 2007 and 2008, that's not how a lot of people took it. I don't want to say everyone, right? I never deal in absolutes, but that's not how everyone took it. That's a very modern day I don't want to say reinterpretation. I also hate that I can't reset, by the way. That's the other thing that they need on fucking Summoners. I need to be able to get rid of fucking Phoenix. Because this shit is just absolutely killing me. Did they time it correctly? A little bit. Oops, whatever. It's fine, actually, I need to hit that anyway. Capcom took a risk and it paid off. Yeah, it took a risk. At the time, you wouldn't think it was going to pay off, though. That's what I'm saying. It's very easy to look at things after they've happened and say this was a risk we definitely needed to do and it worked. That's very easy to say after the fact. It's never easy to say in the moment if it'll work or not. It's always easy to be like, you know, to hit up the ESPN replay and be like, oh, you know, actually this was a great thing we did. It's like you rationalize it after the fucking fact. It's like, oh, well, obviously, this was a no-brainer. Of course. Oh, Lord. I got you, big guy. What's the ring laser? Ah, shit. Yo, that was fucking peak. Oh my god. Whoops. Toasty! Ah, they're fine. Healers were on point for that, so I can't even say anything. I mean, to be fair, not every time that they've put a risk on the table has it worked out. They tried to have a new cast of characters for Dino Crisis 3, and that didn't work. But that's like a completely separate story. There's other reasons why Dino Crisis 3 is just a terrible fucking game, because it might as well not even be about fucking dinosaurs. They kind of lost the whole plot. They basically made a fucking Event Horizon wannabe movie, which is really weird when you think about it. Why did Dino Crisis leave cult status? Because it fucking died. That's what happened to Dino Crisis. It was always a cult classic. Hell, even Resident Evil was a cult classic probably until like Resident Evil 3, or at least maybe, not Code Veronica, the other one. 4. 4 was like huge for Resident Evil, man. Alright. Farewell. Wow, he didn't die. That's crazy. That's why I really think that the summons for Summoner have to be identical, because if you enter a fight like that, you just end up with, like, I'm not gonna Searing Light when I have this stupid, like, Flame of Rebirth. Like, it's just... Summoner just needs, like, a small amount of shit changed. It's not bad by any measure, but, like, why Phoenix has this random heal over time that could just be... I don't know why this move isn't a support button for everything. Like, why does my Astral Flow have to be... Why can't it be a dot? Like, you literally throw on, like, some Flames of Purgatory or some shit. It just means you can never Searing Light on fucking Phoenix. Which makes a little bit more sense at higher level, because you'll only ever Searing Light on Solar. But still. Alright, bye. What am I doing? Oh my god. Okay. It's been hacked! What is it called? I don't even remember. Ah, fuck. What the fuck is that move called? Rekindle. That's what it is. Okay, where are you going? Nowhere. Okay. It's not even worth using anything. certain games are just destined to be cult status no matter what, because gaming is still kind of, like, outside of, like, the big, like, 20 or so games, gaming is still kind of niche. That's why you'll hear some games sell, like, 100 million copies, and then, like, a game will be considered a success if it sells, like, 2 million. Because some games are just ubiquitous. Like, they're just on a completely other planet, and that's what made the gaming industry so bad, is everyone started thinking even their smallest projects could sell 100 million copies if they just marketed it enough. And that's never going to happen. You're never going to get people who want to play Hitman, because there's a large amount of accountability and self-learning and difficulty. You're never going to get a bunch of people that want to play DMC because it's fucking difficult at any level above fucking human. You have to memorize combos and no interactions, bro. Most people just want to jump around and bash some blocks. Fighting games and horror games are kind of synonymous in that regard. You're never going to get like a big tier fucking horror game. Resident Evil is the closest we'll get, and Dead Space was kind of up there, and I fucked up my opener. And that's why I hate that shit. Had the opportunity to get the best Dawntrail parse of fucking angles imaginable, and I blew it. Because people would really care about that, myself included. I think these are cleaves. I don't think this is done correctly either, right? Maybe. They also should probably get rid of that fucking Dorito marker, but I digress. That's kind of a secondary thing. Not me, thank you. Yeah! Bro, I never have this fucking carbuncle when I need it. I never have it when I need it, so I never get to do the things I need to do. Shinji Mikami made sure his games are hell for the uninitiated. Yeah, and ironically, that's what led to its status. Resident Evil was supposed to be like a campy 80s movie, basically. And then it fucking blew up. People were like, wow, here's a game where the whole purpose is to be scared. It's like Kojima when he was like, oh, here's a game and the whole purpose of the game is to not be seen and to not engage with the enemy. Motherfucker left in the middle of my burst window. I thought he had to cast something before he left. Oops. It's fine, I only lost like 1 GCD. I lost like 2. They thought Kojima was insane for that shit. It turns out he was an expert. He was a masterpiece. It was a masterpiece, and he was the master. Nothing else at Konami was cooking like that back in the day. He really made that whole company, and they treated him so poorly. Well, we all know that story. Half of these games are hell for the uninitiated, but back in the day, that's what you did, is you learned how to get better at the game. You didn't run to IGN in 5 minutes. Like looking shit up used to be something you would do last minute if you were really stuck. Now they make sure that your games, like, sometimes things are cryptic as shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes they make things super fucking stupid, or they have inconsistent mechanics. Fine, fair, whatever. But some people literally go the whole game like fucking guide reading, and that to me is just like, you're not even really playing a game at that point. You're just kind of pushing buttons along to some bullshit. Like, and I hate this fucking part of my rotation. You have to wait a minute anyway. It's bullshit. Like, I'm not going to use Searing Light on Phoenix. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. He founded Platinum, yeah. Did he? Is that how fucking Kamiya got an in because they had worked together? Or some shit? Really? Think about my fucking burst, dude. This is hilarious. But he's a tank, so he's fine. He can fuck that up. And my healer is the one that dies, which is really funny. Wow! He's like, wow! Damn, that's crazy. I mean, like, he has such a storied career. It just sucks that he's not still working on Resident Evil. I don't know if he got tired or if they kind of just made it not fun for him to be there. But he very obviously knows his shit. Like, you can't deny the man understands how to make a video game. It's just the end arc of every single one of his games is just my least favorite part of the game. Every single time, without exception. That's what made Resident Evil so iconic for me. Is like you have no idea what's going on, and then obviously, you know, like a movie, right? At the end, you kind of know the whole plot, you know the twist, you know what's going on, you know, like it just is not as fun for me when it's like that. Is it even worth using a fucking 2-minute here, bro? The answer's no. Like, the best part of Resident Evil 4, and I don't want it to end in the castle, it's just they didn't, you know, it's not a great way to weave it in to the rest of the game, you know? It's like, oh, here's a village, it's full of people that are just trying to kill you. You know, like, and you know, they got axes, it's just random villagers and all this shit, right? Oh, here's a fucking castle full of weird, spooky shit, you know, you know, it's just cool, it's good, it's great, because it's weird stuff. Like, how many times you ever walk into a mansion in the middle of the woods? Like, that is some, like, urban folklore type shit. How many times you walk into a castle, you know? Damn good fester. Fuck. I'm still thinking I'm gonna get that last ruin, and I'm not. I think Silent Hill 2 does a pretty good job of keeping that kayfabe up a little bit. But, you know, that's just kind of the problem, is like you're, at the end of the day, you know, once you play one of these games once, you pretty much know everything, which is the unfortunate part. But it's that kayfabe belief, you know, if you want to really put yourself in the character mindset of, is this believable? Like, yeah, I mean, the original Resident Evil is totally, right? Like, a bunch of SWAT members basically get lured to a mansion in the middle of the woods so some dude can get, like, bioweapons test data and shit, you know? It's a really interesting plot. It's really good at what it does. Strangely enough, Mikami criticized or critiqued a lot the Haunted Mansion approach, but it was a genius fucking idea. I mean, maybe he did, but it was fucking genius. Bro knew his stuff. No, not my Titan phase. Whoop. Man, I wish that was a mount. Damn, she literally teleported. The French community stream Le Carnet de Voyage will be starting soon. Okay, it's rare you ever get a live prompt that they're doing something like that. Cool, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna tune in. I don't speak French. If Avery was around, she'd probably like that. She speaks French. I speak freedom. I think we really do need a more open world horror game, though. I think that could be a very interesting set of ideas if it's executed correctly, which I think is the big fucking caveat, is they would need to execute it correctly, which you know is not happening. I think Resident Evil 3 was ironically the perfect game to do it, the remake, and we will just never see that because the remake is so fucking ass. Uh-oh. It's dead. Fuck. God damn, melted. Melted that fucker. I'm holding my summons because it's dead. Shame this isn't voice acted, man. If this was voice acted, this shit would be so epic, man. I think, I don't know, this just wasn't voice acted. They didn't want it to have voice acting. The other two, I think, came out during COVID. So they, unfortunately, I think, are the brunt of just nothing. Maybe Copied Factory might not have come out during COVID, but definitely Tower was COVID era. That's why I played Nier. Right, wasn't it 2021 I played Nier? 2022 I played Horizon. I forget what I did in 2023. I'm about to, I mean, I don't know, man. Alright, very nice. I have all this, right? Yep. Okay, let's do this before I forget. I have to go. Yep, no worries. Take it easy. To good hunting? Yeah, no.
The president must pay
Okay.
for his crimes. Give him what for, champion. His arm has a life.
What? Oh, I thought I was on the wrong side. Oh, Lord. I was looking at the wrong AoE. Dude, that was spooky in my head.
His arm is slithering out. Oh, that's disgusting.
This is really disgusting. I won't even lie to you. This feels like some crazy-ass Resident Evil boss.
Watch out. That is one cruel coil.
Oh, come on. Samurai. You gonna escape, bro? Oh my god. He knows what he's doing. He's just playing it risky.
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach.
Zero. Ultra Instinct. No, I'll just stay here. What the fuck? Oh, no! I've been here before.
Another attack evaded with a form.
I'm like perfectly in line with the Picto. We also have a rating set up, which is pretty funny.
His arms are snaking round the ring. What's he planning?
Yep.
Oh no! The door has latched onto the champion! No panic!
This arm's length it. Whoop. I wonder if fourth wall fusion is like a kayfabe reference. And I just don't know because I'm not that much of a fucking WWE fan. Maybe. Tank busters? Oh wow, thank you. Got the sickest fucking call out from was it a healer? No, from the fucking Sam. Let's go. I don't know if it was aimed at anyone in particular or me or who, but thank you. That was great. That was dope. Bro knows his shit. Dude, this Sam is fucking crazy. Oh, he's a fruit clearer. Yeah, I mean, that explains a lot. You have a lot of legends in here. Whatever. It's better to have that happen than to fucking get knocked off, so I don't really care. Someone's got that crazy fucking character voice. He is going nuts. I don't know what character voice that is, but it's crazy. The Fixer. Alright, pin him! We still have to do this? No. Still have to dodge this. Pin him! 1, 2. Oh, he kicks out!
What the? Could the Lindworm's regeneration be out of control? The Lindworm's completely healed. What outrageous...
Damn, I was able to catch it. I didn't think I would. Oh, shit. Well, if Dax doesn't get on soon, then I don't know, maybe I won't do train. I'm trying to think, like, what would be the most optimal usage of my time? I could go record and just say fuck it. Oh my god, well, we fucking blasted him. You can't sell that, can you? Oh, you can. Wait, shop selling price none? What? No. What? Oh, they mean oh no. Oh no, get this shit out of my fucking inventory. Don't even look at my bag space, please. Samurai here? Yeah, you deserve it. Alright. All good. No cheese? What? Why the fuck would we not cheese it? Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna stick around then. Only farm party and they want no cheese. 2 chest oh lord, dude, it's fucking Monday. It's Tuesday. Retelling only. I don't remember Tsukiyomi's pain. I don't even bother. Clear for 1 undead deathmatch. Okay. Is Homeboy online? Because if not, I'm gonna be up out of here and I'm gonna go record, I guess. Which I have plenty of time. I have like 7 hours to record. Maybe that's just the better thing to do. Is like once I'm done doing like some other business and shit, I'll have 6 hours to record. That kind of makes more sense. And I'll just take Dawntrail out the title of the stream. Where the hell is it actually? Where is Firefox? Yeah, I think I'll just take it out the title of the stream. Just not. If I could click. Maybe Dawntrail. Yeah, no Dawntrail. Just remove that. Okay. Alright, well, then I'm out of here then. They don't really have like a good party set up. I already did all my weeklies. I guess I didn't do PvP. I don't have to. It's not a huge rush. I'm like a level 21. And I'm literally on the cusp of 22. Ain't a big deal. Come back later and do it. As long as you get 20 levels out the way, like... I mean, yeah, I should do more, and I should do it right now, but I'm lazy, I'm tired, and I'm out of here. Very nice.